Hello, hello. I'm just sitting here in my usual spot, but I just want to jump on for just a couple minutes and talk to you guys to let you know where I stand with my mediumship and my readings. Like I told you before, we are short on help at the bar, so I've been working a lot of crazy, crazy hours plus doing catering jobs and stuff like that. So I had to put my mediumship kind of on the back burner, or my lives on the back burner, until I could get some more help in there, which I did hire two girls this past week. So hopefully my schedule will be a little bit better. And also, my specialists do not want me to be on my feet as much because I've got some health issues like everybody else does. And until I get some of this stuff under control, I'm kind of limited to what I can do. On a good note, I am going to be back doing lives. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm hoping within the next couple weeks. Once I see how the schedule works out at the bar. I I came home today and had good intentions to do my business entity report. And every time I would start trying to do my business entity report, this is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I kept having my loved ones on the other side say, you need to take these classes. Kept pushing about, you need to take these classes. And then I kind of just was like blowing it off a little bit because I know just like a couple days, 2 or 3 days ago, I looked and the place where I take classes at online wasn't offering any classes. So I thought, oh, well, there's no classes to take right now, so I'm not even going to check. So I'd start trying to do my business entity report again, and wham, here they come again saying, no, you need to take these classes. So I thought, what the heck? I'm going to jump on, going to look and see what they're talking about. And lo and behold, they were offering 3 classes today on a discount. And they don't start till September, but I'm going to jump in on them classes. Even though I've taken 1 or 2 of them already, I'm going to retake them because the more you practice, the better you get. And I learn new things each time I take a class. So I'm going to do that. They start in September. So I'm excited about that. They usually last about 6 to 12 weeks, depending on which ones you take. Also, I want to discuss that I want to say thank you to all of you out there because I've been at work. I've worked some late night shifts with the younger crowd, and telling you what, I'm not no spring chicken anymore. And I realize this when I'm serving drinks to these younger people. And but I've had people come in the bar. I've had people stop me at events I've done. We just did an awesome event at Hudson Park, and we raised money for the Cancer Society and for of Jay County, and like 2 little kids here in town that have cancer. But even at the event, I had people stop me and say, oh my gosh, you don't know how much you helped me. Thank you for that message you sent me the other day. I so needed that. And you made my day. You made my week. I've had people stop me or message me here on my Facebook Messenger saying, oh my gosh, that reading you did for me, all the stuff that you're saying is happening right now. It's so crazy. Thank you so much. I just want to say that I am very appreciative of all your messages. I love hearing your messages because when I see that it's touched your life in such a way, it touches my life too, because I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm right where I should be with my gift. I want to do some more lives. I'm not sure how I'm going to do them. I might try to change them up a little bit because what I found is that I almost feel like my self-doubt kicks in. When I have so many people watching and I have so much energy coming at me and I see Grandpa in the background waving pick me, or I see Auntie over here saying, hey, ask her about that doll I bought her in 4th grade. You know, things like that. It's hard for me to hone in on that person and try to figure out who it belongs to. And sometimes I feel like I'm mixing my messages up, and I don't like to do that because I'm way better one-on-one because I can just solely focus on you and I don't have anybody else's energy coming at me. Also, I want you to know that when I do readings and you want a specific person to come through, they might not always be the ones that come through. And the reason is because sometimes, say, Grandpa or Grandma, who haven't seen you since you were little because they passed away when you were like in grade school, sometimes they come through instead of the person you want because there's a little message there, or they just want you to know that they're still around you, even though you haven't seen them in all these years. And not only that, is they come through at the right time. They know when the right time is. And I can't force them, and I don't try to force them. I don't try to force that specific person to come through because this is how I perceive it, okay? When we pass, we go to heaven, okay? Or we go to the other side, whatever you guys want to call it, and we learn lessons over there too, okay? It's no different than being in a classroom in school. And so I don't try to force them to come in to give me whatever messages they've got because I don't want to interrupt their learning. Now, grant you, sometimes they'll just come in as soon as they see I'm talking to you because they realize, hey, I need to, take a minute and talk to my family or whatever, or give them messages. So I try not to pull someone in that might be learning lessons on the other side because it's important that they learn them lessons. They know where they made mistakes at. They know what they need to work on. They know if they need to come back down here and try it again or however you guys want to look at it. So I just want you to know that not always will the person you want to come through. Sometimes our energies might not connect. Sometimes our energies will connect full force and I'll get everybody coming in, for you. So it just depends. So sometimes it seems like I'm all over the place and I'm not trying to be. It's just I'm telling you as that it's coming to me. I tell you like I see it or feel it or hear it or taste it or whatever. I tell it like it is because I don't want to miss anything that they're giving me. Sometimes they'll give me random stuff that makes no dang, these flies in here, makes no dang sense, but you will understand it. And if you don't understand it that day, that's why I like to text my messages because then you've got it right in front of you to where you can go back and look at it and be like, hey, I think Charity said something about this the other day when she did my reading. And you'll look at me like, oh my God, she did. And that just happened. So that's why I like to text them because then you got it forever on your phone. So I might have to push pause for a minute. But anyways, also I want you guys to know that we've had a really awesome summer so far. It's been nice. We haven't had tons and tons of rain. And something I don't know if many of you realize is that, you know how they always say there's a cure for everything right here on earth, besides like prescription pills and stuff. But there's a cure for all kinds of diseases and sicknesses right here on earth. It's all natural stuff. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose or anything like that. But I do want you to know that I've learned some really cool things along the way. And when you're a kid, you're always running around barefoot outside in the grass, playing all day long, your feet dirty, black as heck, and you always felt good as a kid. Well, I want to let you know that when you need to still continue to do that, I'm not saying go run around out in the yard barefoot, but go outside, once a day for half an hour barefoot in the grass, because the grass, from my understanding, has healing properties. It's like an anti-inflammatory. It helps you connect to the earth. It helps you connect to nature, and we need that because technically we are kind of like animals. You know what I'm saying? And we do have those abilities, such as animals, to know when we need to be afraid, when we need to be excited, when something is going to happen, like an earthquake. We do have those abilities to know that stuff. We just got to get back to nature a little bit. And so if you're ever, just hanging out outside or whatever, go walk around in your grass for half an hour barefoot and feel the grass and pay attention to how it makes you feel. Probably brings back some good memories as a kid, but it also has some healing properties. So try that. Let me know how that works for you. But also today, I was at work and I just happened to be reading through one of my messages, and one of the women who watch me on my lives or has gotten a message from me, she continues to always check in on me. And I don't know her, like I've not known her my whole life. I've known of her, and I went to school with one of her family members. But she, throughout this time that I've been kind of shut down with my lives, she periodically messages me and checks on me, which tells me a lot about her, that she's a very good, kind-hearted person and a very sweet person, because she does not have to go out of her way to do that for me. But she will send me little quotes or tell me to take care of myself, or, just uplifting things. Sorry, I had to push pause because the dog and Josh were coming through. Anyways, this woman has sent me messages when I needed them. I really did. On the times that she sent me little messages about a little quote, or like, make sure you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're doing well. It just makes me feel good because I know I've touched her in some way. And that is the best feeling ever, is that I've touched somebody's life. Well, today I seen her message, and her husband passed a few days ago, and he was young. He's not an old man. He was a younger guy. And not even like 5 minutes later, my daughter calls me and tells me that he had passed. And my heart was broken because I don't live near her. I live actually a ways away from her, and I wish that I was closer because I sure would be there to pay my respects, because that woman has uplifted me on more days than I can remember, just with her little messages, checking on me. So, or telling me about her signs or symbols. So, I would like to thank her, first of all, for being such a sweet person like that. And I just want to ask you all to put out little healing vibes for her, because she's going through a lot right now. And losing someone you love is not easy, especially a partner of lots and lots of years. It cannot be easy. And I feel for her so bad, and I wish I was there. Even though we don't have like that kind of relationship, I just feel like I wish I was there just to pay respects and give her a big, huge hug, because sometimes, that helps. And when we lose someone, it's so overwhelming. It's not just overwhelming because we've got arrangements to make, we've got papers to sign, we got insurance and all these things that are overwhelming documents that you don't even understand half the time to do. But then you feel like a piece of you has disappeared with that person. And kind of in a sense it has, but but they're still around. They will still be around you, and they will still watch over you and protect you. And I know that don't make it easier, but it gives us hope that, even though they might not be here physically, they're there, and they see what we're doing, and they're watching over us in a sense. I'm just glad he's not suffering anymore. And I know that don't make it any easier, but I just want everybody, if you can tonight, just to send out a little healing vibe for my friend. I don't want to say her name on here because it's personal, but I've set out that intention for her. So hopefully if you guys say that little, I pray for the woman who lost her husband or whatever, she'll get the vibes. She'll feel them, I'm sure, because of my intention. So to get back to my mediumship stuff, I just want you all to know that I appreciate everything you guys have done. I'm glad I came out about my true self a year. It's been almost a year, I think now, because I've seen how much you all have opened up to your own signs and symbols and messages, or coincidence, what have you. That's happened to you, and I love it, because sometimes it just takes one person to step forward, like I did, to make you all feel more comfortable about your own messages you receive and your own signs and symbols. So I appreciate that, and I'm glad that I took that big bold step, even though I was scared that somebody was going to have me committed for what I was saying back then. But I'm glad that I did what I did, because I feel like so many more people have opened up about what their own experiences, that they're not afraid to talk about it anymore. It's not so hush hush, and people don't think you're crazy, because I sure in the heck don't think you're crazy, because I've witnessed so much in the past year, actually throughout my lifetime, really, but a lot more this past year. And because of all you guys, I wouldn't have had the strength or the courage to keep going with this. So I hope you guys stick with me on my own journey, and I hope you're loving your journey spiritually that you're on. And I just think I want you guys to stay with me this whole time, because I want to share as much as I can about what I know, and what I've been through, and what I'm going to experience from here on out, because I don't want to be alone in this. So hopefully I've helped you with your own spiritual journey. And no matter what you call the Creator, God, Yahweh, Allah, Buddha, Mother Earth, whatever you call them, it's all one and the same. It's all one and the same. We just have different names. And I'm not going to throw my religion on you. Like I said, I won't throw my religion on you, because I really don't have a religion. I just know that I call him God, because that just seems what I've used to. So I hope you guys have really, kind of taken into consideration that there is something on the other side. And it gives us hope that even though we leave our physical body, we still exist, because energy never dies. Energy cannot be destroyed. So our energy has to go somewhere, right? So our energy, when I say energy, also means your soul or your spirit. Some people just call it different things. I tend to call it everything: energy, spirit, soul, whatever. So just remember that. It gives us hope that we know that this is not the end. And yes, we might not be able to be here physically, but we can watch our family from above. and we still get to participate somewhat. So hopefully that gives you some hope. And I always try to tell people, and it's hard. I mean, I have trouble too. I'm not perfect, but I try to be kind, compassionate, understanding. I listen the best I can. I try to give the best advice I can. I try to look at things from a different perspective because we all have walked different paths in life and we've all experienced different things. And how I might see something that I don't think is too bad, someone else might see it as very traumatic, okay? So you got to be understanding with that kind of stuff. So just try to have some compassion and understanding and look at things from a different perspective because we're all here just to do the same thing. Live a happy life, share our love with everybody we can share it with, and, just walk a good path, and that's what we're here for. So I just want to say thank you again. Believe, 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 and always believe in yourself because you guys too are on your own journey. And I hope that I've helped in some way open your eyes to a little bit of not being afraid to speak your truth or be the true person you're meant to be. And I hope that I've helped you to open your eyes to God or whatever you want to call him and realize that there's more to just this place in this life we're living right now. So I hope you guys all have a great Monday. And I want to thank our servicemen and women because I know Independence Day is about America's independence, but also we wouldn't have these freedoms if it wasn't for our past and present soldiers and servicemen and women. And I just want to say thank you because without you guys, I would not be able to do what I'm doing now because there would be no tolerance for that. So thank you to our servicemen and women. And I hope you guys have a good 4th of July. If I don't get on here before 4th, and have a safe weekend. All right. Love you guys and hope to see you soon. Sooner than later, I hope. Bye-bye.